Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm Paid to be famous, but you guys can call me Paid, and today we have a very exciting video. I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get Saint-14's shotgun called the Perfect Paradox. I'm also going to be going over the stats and how it performs in PvE as well as PvP. But before we get into this video, if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button.
Smash.
And without further ado, let's go. So first off, you guys are going to head to Brother Vance this week. He's going to have verse 10. It is for a sword. You're going to have to grind that out, forge that sword. Once you finish forging the sword, you're going to return to Brother Vance, and he's going to have another Lost Prophecy for you. This time it's not going to have a number. It's just going to be called Lost Prophecy, another verse. There's going to be a mission available called Signal Lost. You're going to have to complete that mission. After you complete that mission, you're going to return to Brother Vance, and now that Lost Prophecy verse, another verse, you're going to have to farm a bunch of materials. You're going to need 2 concentrated radiolarian cultures, 2 advanced paradox amplifiers, and 2 fossilized Hermaean blossoms. Now after you gathered all those materials, you're going to head back to Brother Vance, and he's going to have another mission called Not Even the Darkness. In this mission, you actually are going to be heading into the future, and you're going to be visiting Saint-14's tomb. You're going to collect some of his personal effects, return to Brother Vance one last time, and you will be able to forge the Perfect Paradox shotgun. Now let's go over the perks on this bad boy. It comes with rapid fire frame, fires full auto with deeper ammo reserves, faster reload when the weapon is empty. You got 3 choices for the barrels: full choke, Titan barrel, reduces projectile speed when aiming down sights at the cost of precision damage. You have rifled barrel, increases the range, greatly decreases handling speed. And smooth bore. Smooth shotgun barrel greatly increases range at the cost of more projectile spread. Down the middle, you can choose between flared magwell, slightly increases stability, greatly increases reload speed. Steady rounds, greatly increases stability, slightly decreases range. And accurized rounds, this weapon can fire longer distances, increasing the range. And the last trait perk over here, Rampage. Kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage, stacks 3 times. Now, I believe that the Perfect Paradox shotgun is the best legendary shotgun in the game. A lot of people might make the argument that the Legend of Acurus is the best shotgun in the game. While that may be true, that is an exotic. This is a legendary, so it's not going to take up an exotic slot. And as you guys can see, if we compare it to the Hawthorns over here, the Hawthorns does have a little bit more range and a little bit more stability, but I believe that the Perfect Paradox perks is what makes this gun better than the Hawthorns Field Forged shotgun. Now as you can see, the Hawthorns has a magazine of 7, and it has this trait over here, full auto trigger, which is going to allow you to fire this shotgun as fast as possible, giving you the most DPS you can out of this, which is why people use this so much. But if you look at the Perfect Paradox, rapid fire frame fires in full auto. So as you can see, this has the same magazine size, the same rounds per minute, and it also has full auto just like the Hawthorns. But the full auto perk is already built into the rapid fire frame, freeing up the trait over here. The Hawthorn shotgun has the full auto trait right here, taking up this slot. So since full auto is already built into this gun, it frees up this slot over here to have another trait, and the trait over here is actually one of the best traits you can get. Rampage. Kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage, and it stacks 3 times. This is a fantastic perk to have on a shotgun. You're going to be able to get this to proc pretty much all the time in PvE, and it does proc fairly easy in PvP. Now when I was playing with this in PvE, I was having no problem taking down yellow bars, taking down ultras. This thing is really good. It fires in full auto, so you can dump out a lot of damage in a short amount of time. And all around, I think this is the best choice for a shotgun if you're going to go into PvE, if you don't have the Legend of Acurus. If you have the Legend of Acurus, go ahead and use that, but it's not that easy for people to do the raid, so this is the next best bet for you guys. The grind is kind of long, but it is worth it, so I definitely suggest that you guys pick up this shotgun. Now let's talk about this gun in PvP and what perks you guys are going to want to be rocking. Now when I first picked this up, I was kind of drawn to this smooth bore barrel over here because of how much it increases the range. and in D1 you wanted max range on your shotguns. But when I was using these two barrels right here, the gun felt kind of inconsistent in PvP, to be honest. So I went ahead and watched a couple of videos on YouTube, and I stumbled across fellow YouTuber Astrocross did a video on this same exact shotgun, and he was talking about rocking full choke. Now as you can see, it is a Titan barrel. It reduces the projectile spread when aiming down sights. And as you can see over here, smoothbore greatly increases the range at the cost of more projectile spread. This is what you don't want. You guys do not want your bullets to have projectile spread, because the farther away your target is, the less likely these bullets are going to hit, because they're going to be spread out in a very wide range. This full choke is going to keep them tight, all in the same area, and it's going to make this gun much more consistent in the Crucible. And then down the middle, you're going to want to run accurized rounds, because it's going to increase that range. And then of course over here you have Rampage, which is very good for multi-kills. So all around, this is a very good shotgun, PvP and PvE. So if you haven't gotten this weapon, I highly suggest you get out there and start grinding. That's going to do it for today's video. If you found this helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, as it does help this video get out there. And as always, I will catch you guys around the channel. Peace.